Okay, so welcome back, my dear friends. In continuation to my last video, in which I explained about non-division method to find square roots. Now, what I am going to discuss in this particular video is how to find the number of digits in the square root without doing any calculation. So in our last video we have already seen that how we can find the square root of different numbers. So there are different methods which we have already mentioned. Here the same video is continued now. Question number 1 already we solved, some 3 questions we have solved, and remaining questions I am very sure that my students they would have done it. Okay, so no problem, if anybody would have not done, then we will do it. Just put your comment, okay, on my video, and then we will solve it again. Right. So these are the methods which we have done already previously, and then we went for long division method. But today, actually, what we want to find? We want to find number of digits in square root. In square root. And without doing any calculation. With the calculation we will be able to find out. Like here, what is called number of digits? Like suppose 36 is there. The square root of 36 is 6. So it means 36 is having 2 digits with it. Whereas its square root is having only 6, only 1 digit. Okay. Similarly you can see that 100 is there. So the square is having 3 digits, but its square root will be having 2 digits. Okay, so in this fashion, there we can generalize one formula by seeing this squares and square roots. We can go for finding out one formula. Okay, and that formula we can utilize it everywhere to find the number of digits. So from this one, we can observe very clearly that what can be. Okay, let us see. So the general formula, what actually by observing this it is there, that some 2 rules are there. So rules, what? First one, so there will be, you know already even number, you know already odd number. Okay, so even numbers like 2 number, 2, 4, 6, 8, like this it is even number, which is divisible by 2. And the number which are not divisible by 2 are called odd number. Right, very good. So in our squares, complete squares, we will be having either even number of digits or odd number of digits. Like here it is 2, so it is even number of digit. It is odd number of digit because the number of digit is 3. Here the number of digit is 4, again even number. Here the number of digit is 5, which is odd number. Here the number of digit is 6, which is even number. So either the number of digit will be even number or the number of digits will be odd number. So these 2 cases only will be there. So these 2 cases, one generalized rule is followed. So what it is? If the number of digits in complete square is even, if it is even number 2, 4, 6. In that case, suppose is even, or you can say that number of digit is n. Number of digit, that is, suppose it is n. We are telling about n. Huh? So in that case, square root will have, then square root will have n by 2. Number of digit is 2 divided by 2. Number of digit is 4 divided by 2. Okay, number of digit is 6 divided by 2. Number of digit is 100 divided by 2. Number of digits is 150 divided by 2. Because these all are even numbers. So when even number of digits will be there, its square root will have n by 2 digits. N by 2 digits, just half of the digit. Okay, so this is the general formula. N by 2 digits. Another case will be what? The number will be odd. The number will be odd. So in that case, like if the number of digits, that is n, in complete square is odd, then square root will have, so if it is odd, now n is odd gentlemen, okay, if we will divide it, like if it is 3, if we divide it by 2, then what we will get? We will get in decimal 1.5. If the 5 will be divided by 2, again we will get in decimal 2.5. Okay, so in decimal it will not be their number of digits. What is the general formula? We have to add this n plus 1 divided by 2. So if it is n is odd, if we are adding plus 1, it will become even. Then we are divided by 2, it will get divided completely. Okay, so in that case, it will be having n plus 1 by 2 digits. Now it is completely divisible. Odd number plus 1 will become even number, divided by 2 will give you complete number. Whereas 3 divided by 2 will be giving you only 1.5. So if 3 is there, add 1, 3 plus 1, 4. 4 divided by 2 will be giving you 2. So 2 digits will be there. If it is even number, no problem. Directly you divide by 2. If it is odd number, plus 1 by 2. So this 2 rule, actually, we are going to utilize for finding out number of digits in the square root for these complete squares. Okay, so these 2 rules are being followed. So, okay, so similarly for first one, number of digits, what you can say, n is equal to 2. Okay, so first one, it is given to us at 64. So here n is equal to 2. Then number of digits in the square root, what will be? 2 by 2. 2 by 2, so 1. Okay, so number of digits in the square root will be 2 by 2 is equal to 1. By utilizing that general formula, it will be 2 by 2 is equal to 1. Okay? Right. So you can see 64 already we are knowing. So 64 is equal to 8. So 8 square is equal to 64. So root 64 will be 8 only. So 8, only 1 digit is there. Okay, second one. So this is even. What we can say? Even number. So 144, in this case n is equal to 3. 3 is what? Odd. Then number of digits in the square root is n plus 1 by 2. So 3 plus 1 by 2. So 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So it will be having 2 digits. We know that 144 root 144 is equal to 12. Is equal to 12. Here you can say root 64 is equal to 8. So number of digits is 1. Similarly here third. Okay. So 4, 4, 8, 9. In this case n is equal to 4. Even number. So its square root will be having 4 divided by 2. So 2 digit only. Okay. So square root will have 4 by 2 is equal to 2 digits. 2 digits. Okay. Then fourth one, it is 2, 7, 2 to 5. Again n is equal to 5, which is odd. Then the square root will be having n plus 1 by 2. So 5 plus 1 by 2. Okay, so it will become 6 by 2. That is 3 digits. Okay, so square root will have 5 plus 1 by 2. That is 6 by 2. Cancel it. So 3 digits. 3 digits. Okay, next one 390,625. 625. So its n is equal to 6. That is even. So square root will have 6 by 2. So it is 3. So it is equal to 3 digits. So in this way, without doing the calculation, actual calculation of 390625, it is a bigger calculation it will be. Okay, if you are going for even long division method also, then it will be a bigger calculation, but you will be able to find out the number of digits simply by putting this formula. Simply by putting this formula, you will be able to find out the number of digits. So the number of digits, if you are in a position to find out, it is giving you an indication that whether your answer is correct or not. Suppose if you are finding out its square root by long division method, it will be telling you that whether you are moving in correct direction or not. Okay? So if suppose this is not matching with the square root what you have found, then it means some problem is there, we need to recheck again. Correct? Okay. So in this way, we are solving this question number 2, and in our next video, we will be solving finding out the square root of decimal numbers. Okay, finding out the square root of non-decimal numbers we have already seen. We have also seen that how to find the number of digits in square roots. If the number of digits is even and if the number of digits is odd, how to find out. So a very easy method is there, just we have to apply this formula n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2, and we will be able to find. And in next video, we will see that how to find the square root of decimal numbers. So very important, decimal numbers. Okay, so right, very nice. So I feel that our students, they would have understood this particular video in a very nice manner, and if you have liked it, so please like and share it among your friends, so they also will be getting benefited, right? So thank you very much, and coming back with again some another video. Right, bye.